I'm gonna keep it with the family drama. This one was funny. Okay. Traumatized by my father-in-law's problems. Sort of not safe for work. Hi guys, the trauma-themed episode made me feel like I should post this. I just need to tell someone because this is killing me not to talk about it, and I'm learning the hard way that this is apparently one of the very few things I cannot tell my husband. So my husband and I have been married less than a year now, and his parents have been extremely kind in opening their home to us and letting us live with them while we save up money for our future. They are very nice and respectful people, but I haven't gotten too close with them yet because there's a little bit of a language barrier. Both my husband and father-in-law have to wake up at around 6 a.m. for work, so I also wake up at that time to go down to the kitchen and make breakfast for my husband while he stays upstairs getting ready. I sometimes run into my father-in-law in the kitchen. Guys, my father-in-law apparently gets the craziest morning wood I have ever had the misfortune of seeing. Now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. Of course, he wears basketball shorts at that time of the morning too, so that doesn't help at all. It just sticks out so far. Like the shorts do absolutely nothing to contain it. It just sticks straight out like it's waiting for a handshake. This morning I even got jump scared by it because usually he comes into the kitchen after me, but today I turned the corner and he was already standing there with a monster sticking out. Like a foot long, I swear to God. Scared me half to death. I ducked out back through the doorway and said something like, "OMG, I didn't know you were here. You scared me." And thankfully, when I came back in, he was facing the sink with his back to me. So he must know it's there. But this is the first time I feel like he's actually tried to hide it. Maybe because it seemed more prominent today than usual. It has been very kind of my father-in-law and mother-in-law to let us stay here, but I cannot wait to move out next year. This image is seared into my brain now and keeps getting re-seared there because I just can't seem to ever avoid looking there in the first place. It's like when you see a giant scary bug and you don't want to keep looking at it, but you do anyways just to make sure it's still there. Every time my eyes do a quick check in the hopes it isn't there, but nope, it always is. I feel like this is actively making it harder for me to get over my shyness and connect with my father-in-law, but of course I can't tell my husband why. The day when we move out cannot come fast enough.
This is, oh my God, this is traumatizing in the funniest way. I have so many questions though, but like, what if he accidentally pokes her? What if she just turns around, he's there, doesn't know poke? But like, okay, I don't like, bro, why are you not tucking it in the waistband? Like, come on, like a waistband technique. You just push it upwards, tuck it in the waistband.
Like
classic and tried technique. And who walks around with it like poking like that?
Like, come on.
How does it stay that like that for so long? Time I put pants on and I get to the kitchen, like, okay, maybe if that's like the first place, I guess it can kind of stay for that long. That's awkward.
You have to be self-aware.
Yeah, you got like, other people.
You got other people
in the house now.
Like,
tuck in the waistband, bro.
I don't know. I just feel like this is just common sense to like.
Nobody wants to. How does he handle the weight of the shorts, like pushing against it? That can't be comfortable.
Oh my God. There's a small edit. She says, "Just to clarify, I did not make this post to ask for advice. I just wanted to share this to get off my chest because there's no one I could talk to in real life. Thank you to anyone who wants to help, but it's okay, lol."
Thank you for venting to us. We appreciate it.
Oh my God. So she does reply to a couple comments. Someone said, "What if you cook before father-in-law wakes up and leave it in the oven for the husband?" She replies, "Impossible, lol. It's hard enough for me to wake up at 6 a.m. to begin with. Plus, my husband is a super light sleeper who finds it really hard to get back to sleep. I would definitely wake him up too early that way, especially since I need an alarm. I don't want to deprive him of his much needed rest when it isn't really necessary. He already has enough sleeping problems already." I feel that. Once Denver's up, I'm up.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, well, don't need to get up. She's not going to get up earlier. She just gets up with him. Getting up earlier is just going to wake the other person up.
Another comment says, "Do you have to make breakfast for your husband? That is very sweet of you, but you shouldn't be forced to endure a side of sausage with your eggs every morning. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah, let him. Like, sorry, bro, you cooking your own breakfast.
Could hubby maybe eat a bowl of cereal or a bagel with cream cheese or something he can fix quickly? Or make some scrambled eggs the night before and he can microwave them in the morning? Communicate with your husband and let him know why you don't want to cook in the morning. Also, are you certain your father-in-law isn't flaunting his breakfast boners as some weird flex or something worse?
Let's not go that far, but I would just say, she says she doesn't want to bring this up. So how do you explain, hey, I'm not going to cook your breakfast anymore without bringing it up?
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is going against everything that OP originally said. Like, she doesn't want to talk to her husband about it. She doesn't want to bring it up. So, yeah, that wouldn't really be feasible. OP replied, thanks for the comment. I'm actually not a citizen of the country we're living in right now, like my husband is. I was able to get residency, but I still don't have permission to work yet. Since I can't legally work at the moment, I'm trying to take my duties as a housewife really seriously. I think making breakfast for my husband in the morning is the absolute least I can do to support him with his very difficult daily schedule. So for me, no, skipping making breakfast for him isn't something I want to resort to. Sending him to work with a hot meal is really important to me, and it's just not the same if it isn't fresh. Luckily, my father-in-law often has to go on business trips, so it isn't like I have to deal with this every day. I'd say he's only here 2 or 3 days of the week. Still enough to traumatize me, lol. But I think I just have to bear this cross until we move out. Also, I'm very sure father-in-law isn't a creep or anything, haha. I don't get those vibes at all, and it's not like he's ambushing me with them on purpose or getting into my space. He always just does what he needs to do in the kitchen and leaves ASAP. This is just how things have unfortunately worked out.
Oh, it sounds so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get that vibe either. But yeah, this is just an unfortunate situation. It does suck when some people are not very, like, socially aware.
Yeah, it's still his house. They moved into his house.
Yes.
He's had his routine set in stone for 50 years.
Like, yes, but like...
He's got boner mornings. That's how he rolls. Boner mornings and basketball shorts. Just lets it come down naturally. Lets it deflate on its own.
Like a little bit. No
Maybe
shame.
he's just so used to it,
shame.
he forgot.
I think we should bring back shame.
Yeah, you can take it easy over there.
All right. I thought that one was pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on.
Back to me.